What is up, guys? I'm here today trying to catch up on some quests. I'm gonna just adjust the volume. Okay. So I haven't streamed in a long time. I'm coming back today just to handle some quests. There's a lot of new content that's out right now, namely the Havenhythe. So I want to give that a shot and get that out of the way so that I can start producing some more content. I have already selected the quest, so it's already kind of up and running. I've activated it, so it's going to give me some direction. From the very limited stuff that I've seen, it's very aimed at new players, so it's very guided, which is perfect because that tells me that it's going to be a short and easy quest. So that's what I'm going to try and accomplish and see how long it takes us. I don't know if you guys can see this, it's already kind of given us the light and the legend of where to go. And so I will be doing voice acting today. I don't know how successful it will be, but we will give it a shot. Which one? Bartender, I believe. Yes. Good day to you. Hello there. You're in luck, buddy. To celebrate the creation of our new signature mead, we're offering a mug to all patrons free of charge. Would you like one? That's an odd way to accept a quest, if I must say. Tell me more about your signature drink. It's my finest creation. A mead brewed with hot honey. How hot are we talking? Extra hot honey, made with dragonfire chili peppers from across the sea. Don't worry, you shouldn't need to drink an anti-fire potion first, I think. Nobody's taken me up on the offer yet. You could be the first to try it. This is a terrible idea. I'm in. Wonderful. Here you go. Bartender hands you a mug of Dragonfire mead. Okay. Here we go. Ah, that tastes quite nice, actually. Uh-oh. Oh, I haven't done, like, a drunk voice in a while. Let me see if I can try it. Is it just me, or is it getting hot in here? It burns. That's hilarious. Curse you, hot honey. Ooh, that's not very good. There's a small little chat box right in the corner here. I'm gonna see if I can... Ooh. Yeah, right there. The sound of the bartender and other patrons rushing to your side fades to silence as your vision darkens. When you stir, the amber haze of a village set ablaze appears before you. Piercing screams and the crackling of fire ring in your ears, followed by a woman's voice. Oh, cutscene.
This future has not yet come to pass. And with your help, it never shall. Havenhythe is a peaceful place. people here are simple, good-hearted folk. Farmers, fishermen, miners. These lands are rich and teem with life. Through gleaming rivers and ageless woods, magic sleeps beneath the earth. My people have no fear of the dark, but the darkness may find them yet. I know what lurks within it. They poison the very land with their lust for blood. These monsters are the greatest danger my people have ever known. Stand with me against these ancient, treacherous creatures. Their leaders will stop at nothing. Heed my call, hero, and save Havenhythe from this terrible fate.
Okay, let me just get back. That was pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Where are we? This place has an inn? Or, oh no, it's probably just the bartender's house. Okay, very good. Oh, my head. What was that? A dream? Some kind of premonition? What on Gillinor did I drink? I need to have words with the bartender. How do I get down? There we go. I was expecting a little bit of a longer cutscene. But that's okay. I know they're trying their best. Okay. Talk about visions of Havenhythe. Hello again, my friend. Glad to see you're alive and well. After you collapsed, I had the boys drag you up the ladder and put you to bed in one of our rooms. Uh-oh, I'm getting a phone call. They can leave a message. Dragged me up a ladder. No wonder the back of my head is sore. The room fee is on the house. If you promise never to speak of this again. You feeling alright? I felt better. What was the headache and ominous visions? Ominous visions? You have a lot of sailors and travelers coming through here, right? Have you heard of somewhere called Havenhythe? Havenhythe? Rings a bell, I suppose, but nothing comes to mind. And I hear about all sorts of places from our patrons. I see. Guess I'll have to ask around then. Psst. You. Me? Yeah, you. I can't give him an Aussie accent. I gotta give him something else. Come speak to me by the entrance of the tavern. I have a feeling we can help each other out. Shady Sullivan. I'm gonna try and give him like a British. Posh British. Hey there, chum. Heard you speaking to the barman over there about Havenhythe. Not a place many here will have heard of. What's your interest in it, if you don't mind me asking? I had a strange dream last night. A woman spoke to me. She told me that the people there are in grave danger. Right, right. Sounds like you're a perfectly sane and put together individual. What do you know about it? A trader from Waiko told me about the place some time ago. Mark the location on this map. If you're interested in getting over there, we may be able to help each other out. Name is Sullivan, by the way. I'm John Jonah. How do you think we can help each other? I've been interested in visiting Havenhythe for some time. Apparently, the locals are a bunch of naive, potential customers for my fine wares. An untapped market. But my mate, Loris, is refusing to take me. Says it's too risky. He's got a soft heart, though, so maybe you could convince him with that sob story of yours. Sob story? You must have misheard me, pal. I said perhaps if you tell him about your very real and serious threat that was foretold to you in a dream, he'll agree to take us. That's funny. Tell him I'll give him double my last offer. I'll even cover your fare if you can convince him. Sound good? Seems reasonable to me. Splendid. You'll find Captain Loris on the docks outside. Look for 2 guys in blue coats. He's the one without a cap. I must say, trying the British was hard, because I kept feeling like going back to the Aussie. It's so hard, like, when you practice an accent for so long, your vocal structure and your mouth just wants to now revert to this new kind of dialogue that you've been practicing. So in an effort to expand my repertoire, I've just kind of pigeonholed myself a little bit. But we're gonna try our best. Oh, Captain Loris. I want to try to give him like a pirate accent. All I can think of is like the generic "arr" kind of voice. Let's see what we got. Hello there. Is there something I can help you with? I was hoping you could take me and my friend to a land called Havenhythe. We have its location marked on a map. Havenhythe? There are old tales of monstrous sea creatures lurking in those waters, destroying any ship that pass. Maybe a bit far-fetched, but I know that area is prone to deadly storms. We've had some close calls out there. No decent trade that way either. I can kind of feel it, like right here. Having that hoarse kind of tone. It gets you a little bit. It would be a risk to the crew and our ship. Don't need Tobias breathing down my neck. I was only recently promoted after all. But I need to get there. Oh wait, that crooked snake oil salesman Sullivan didn't put you up to this, did he? He said you may be able to help us and that he'll give you double his last offer. I'm not here on his behalf, though. Why on Gielinor would you want to go there of all places? It's hard to explain, but I have reason to believe that the people of Havenhythe are in grave danger. They need my help. A bit suspicious, but you seem genuine in your convictions. Work's been slow anyhow. You said Sullivan's willing to pay me double his last offer? That's what he said. So you'll take us? Yeah. Me and the crew can get you there. Thank you. Are you looking to head off now? The ship and crew are ready to depart. I'm ready. Oi! Sullivan, get your sorry butt over here. We're setting sail for Havenhythe. That was fucking quick. I am trying to swear less, so apologies. I am trying. The ship arrives in Havenhythe. Let's get an expanded view of this. This is... okay. Cool. Now what? That voyage went smoother than expected. Glad the weather held. Any idea what I should do next? If it were me, I'd speak to one of the locals. They should know who would be best to deliver that warning of yours to. One of the locals. Old Man Jocko. Oh, I'm gonna be playing with a few accents today. I have a list. I really should refer to that list. Old man voice. Good day, traveler. Don't see many of your kind around here. Anything I can help you with? Talk about the vision. Does your village have a leader I can speak to? We don't have a leader as such. It's not our way. There is a small council that handles most of our affairs, organized by Adam. Used to be on it myself, before I retired. Do you know where I can find Adam? Follow the path up to the village, and take a left towards the marketplace. Adam's house is the big one at the end. Can you tell me more about this place? This is Windlewick, largest settlement this side of Havenhythe. We're fishermen and craftsmen mostly. It's a nice place, I'd say. Not that I have much to compare it to. We don't often get visited by outlanders like yourself, but you'll be treated right for so long as you choose to stay. Goodbye. Oh, this is kind of nice. They actually did, they did a good job with, the visuals on this. This is pretty nice. Could you imagine if the rest of, Gielinor was this, to this level of quality? That'd be wild. They even have a town crier. That's cool. I'm looking for like a lodestone or something. Zeke. That's not who I need. I need Adam. Oh wow, even like the bedrooms are like nicer than like what you would find in like the Edgeville's shop. That's funny. Well, this is the big house, is it not? Oh. Okay. I would say that's the bigger house, but whatever. Okay, what more accents do we got? Let's try Southern. cowboy southern accent. Alright. Another traveler, eh? Welcome to Windlewick. I'm Adam, one of the heads of our village. I'm John Jonah, an adventurer, and I've come to deliver a warning. A warning? I know it may sound ridiculous, but I had a strange dream several nights ago. I saw a village identical to this one overwhelmed by a vicious monster and breathing tendrils of blood. Excuse me. A woman's voice spoke the name of this land, one I had never heard before, and warned that you and its people were in grave danger. I see. I'm not a superstitious man, but I believe in the old ways. Our storytellers say that in dire times, Inanna, the great wolf, would grant prophecies to heroes of yore. But there are no tales of her calling upon an outlander. Perhaps this is a sign. Perhaps the others are right. What do you mean? Our last few harvests have been poor quality, and the fish aren't biting like they used to. We're managing thanks to Maya's efforts, but there are growing calls for us to start trading with outlanders. I fear that opening ourselves like that would threaten our way of life. Isolation is a tool Inanna uses to protect this land. A tool we use to protect our people. If Inanna truly called you here, it's a sign. A sign that our ways might change. Must change. Do you turn outsiders away? We turn no one away. Our ancestors were refugees and castaways. But we keep to ourselves. Occasionally, a passing merchant vessel stops for supplies and repairs, or an overeager explorer makes landfall. But few choose to stay. What do we do now? I believe your intentions are pure, but I have to ensure the safety of our village. Speak with Joanna at the Shrine of Inanna. If you were granted a vision by the Great Wolf, she'll know. Follow the path past the lighthouse. The shrine is in the secluded grove just south of the farms. I'll see what she says. Past the lighthouse. Where's the lighthouse? Oh, there it is. I see the lighthouse. Oh, a lodestone. Wonderful. Let's actually open this map real quick. Ooh, okay. So do you see how it's like cut off here? That tells me that there's gonna be an expansion. That's very cool. I like that. I like, honestly, I love expansions to the map. It's a big map, so to speak. When you start comparing it to other games like Guild Wars 2 that I play, it's a small map. So anytime the map expands is always fun, right? Anachronia is big when you compare the size of your character and the speed at which he travels, like walking. You can consider it a big map. But if you look in the grand scheme, it's about the size, about the size of the wilderness, about the size of the desert. Now this, you could say, is just slightly bigger than Mauritania. But if you look at the places where you can actually walk onto, it's about the equivalent of Mortania. So, and Mortania is big, like, in terms of content, is huge. There's so much content, so I hope to see that will be the case with Havenhythe once they finish the rest of the map. Because do you see where the text, the name of the map is? That means we can expect that this half will be the exact same size, maybe just slightly smaller, because this is centered, unless they've purposefully adjusted the name to be kind of off-center. But if that's the center of the map, then it gives us kind of an idea of how big the map actually is. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so this is the lighthouse, and then this is the shrine. Cool. Uh-oh. It's a mud pile. Probably have to finish the quest first. This is another thing I wish they updated, was when you put a marker on the map, if you reach a proximity of that marker, it should just disappear on its own. Why do I need to go back and click on it? Oh, this is super cool. Oh, this is... I think I can kind of tell what this is. This is obviously where you train your summoning, but by infusing your pouches in the obelisk that's glowing, you'll receive a little bit more XP, or some kind of modifier. Very similar to like rock opportunities for mining, and what else is there? I know there's something else. I think they did something for wood cutting as well, for the new tree that they added. Anyway, carrying on. Altar does not respond. Shrine Tender Joanna. I haven't practiced my feminine British in a while. Let's see what I got. I am. It's wonderful to see an outsider here. Travelers seldom come to pay respects to the Great Wolf. Adam sent me. He thinks Inanna may have sent me an omen in my dreams. Just gonna adjust the volume, because hopefully, yeah, that's good. Truly? It has been decades since we last received a portent from her. I've never seen that word before. Portent. Portent? And she has never made contact with an outsider. But Inanna has always been enigmatic in her ways. How exciting this is. Pray at the altar of Inanna. If what you say is true, she will give us a sign. Okay, I'm gonna prepare for maybe another cutscene. No cutscene. Incredible. We must speak quickly. A small gesture, as it may have been. It's a clear sign. The Great Wolf called you here for a reason. I'll let Adam know what we saw. You will always be welcome here. Take care, traveler. Oh, okay. I thought there'd be a little bit more to it. I will say the melodies, the music is pretty spot on. Like, this feels like something out of like a D&D campaign. Like, this is pretty cool. I like it. A lot of loading screens. I haven't seen those in a while. Wait a minute. Is there another quest associated with this place? I see a quest marker right there. Must be another quest. What did we say? Southern accent. Welcome back, traveler, adventurer. I prayed at the altar at Joanna's request. She seems to believe Anana sent me here. I'll reach out to her in due course. But I'll hold you to your word for now. And Anna wouldn't call an outsider here without a reason. We need to form closer ties with the outside world. If you're willing, your help would be greatly appreciated. I'd be happy to help. What's our next step? Esther wants to build something called the Lodestone. She says it'll allow those skilled with magic to travel to our village with ease. Ah, okay. A Lodestone would definitely make it easier for me to return here in the future. If you've seen one before, you're already more qualified to build it than any of us. You'll need some limestone bricks, or so I've heard. Our lead hunter Zeke currently dealing with the threat to our local supply. Help him out, would you? He lives just next door on the eastern side of the village square. I'll do what I can. This guy looks like a druid, an elf. What do I got? Russian? Or a deep, thick voice? Let's do the deep, thick voice. Greetings, adventurer. I'm Ezekiel, slayer of beasts and lead hunter here in Wendlewick. You can call me Zeke. Nice to meet you, Zeke. I'm John Jonah. So, what brings you to my charming abode? Are you here to admire my trophy collection, or to hear the awe-inspiring tales of my exploits? Adam sent me, actually. I need limestone bricks to build a lodestone for your village. He mentioned a threat to your supply? If you've convinced Adam to go along with Esther's request, you must be something special. He's more stubborn than an angry Kevin. Picture it. Travelers flocking to our village from across Gillinor to see Ezekiel, the man, the myth, the legend, with their own eyes. That was a little bit southern. It's starting to come out, you see? I thought this was about safeguarding the village's food supply through trade. That too, I guess. First things first, we need to secure the limestone and deal with those pesky boulder crabs. They've taken a liking to the limestone deposits on the beach, and now the whole area is swarming with them. At the rate they're multiplying, we'll have a shingle beach by the end of the year. But maybe we can kill two birds with one boulder crab. What do you want me to do? Call their numbers for me, would you? And bring me 10 chunks of limestone so we can get started on that lodestone. Oh, this is starting to hurt my throat. I haven't done this in a while. Sounds like a plan. You'll find them all over the beach. Can't miss the little buggers. Okay. Which is odd because I missed them coming in. So... yeah. Oh, there they are. Oh, wasted an alt on this. That's hilarious. The boulder crabs have been dealt with. Time to return to Zeke with the limestone. If I remember correctly, I'll need 10 chunks. Yes, very good, very good. 10 chunks, 10. Not 9, but 10. The boulder crabs have been dealt with, and I've brought you the limestone. Well fought, John Jonah. You'll need to chisel the limestone into bricks before you can use it. Adam should be able to help you with that, if you don't have the skill to do it yourself. But first... wait a minute. I still don't know where I'm supposed to build it. That's a good question. I haven't got a clue, honestly. Esther was the one who proposed it. Maybe she has an idea. Where can I find her? She lives in the old lighthouse. Pretty much never leaves her study on the upper levels. I'm sure you'll find her there. I'll head over there then. Thanks, Zeke. Or, and this is just a suggestion, I follow the lodestone dot on the map. But I know I'm not going to be able to do it until, this is where you'll arrive. Yeah, I know I'm not going to be able to do nothing until I talk to her. Let's chisel them. Okay. The one thing, okay, if I'm gonna nitpick about something, in this game in general, the stairs, rather than, at least in this circumstance, I understand with ladders, might be different, whatever. But in this kind of a circumstance, it's a new area, this could have been kind of thought out a little bit better. Why not just simply be able to climb the stairs as though it was any ordinary spot on the map? I mean, that's the difference between RuneScape and other games, like other MMOs. The entire world and area is open. This one they're segregated into instances. So as soon as I climb the stairs, I'm in like another map, so to speak. I feel like the next upgrade for the infrastructure of the game should just be everything open. And be able to go upstairs without needing to load it. You know. Anyway. Future RuneScape problems. Let's talk to Esther. Ooh, what does she sound like? I don't know how to do a black woman. I thought I told you not to interrupt me. Yeah, it's just a southern woman. Whatever. I'll roll with it. I thought I told you not to interrupt me while I'm... Oh, a traveler. Sorry, I thought you were my bothersome neighbors. I keep telling them not to interrupt me while I'm busy with research, yet they insist. Something about needing to make sure I'm still alive. I'm John Jonah. Pleasure to meet you. Esther, village alchemist. I assume you're here for a reason? I'm working with Adam and Zeke to build a lodestone for your village. They said you might know where to put it. Adam agreed to my idea? Is he mentally well? I think so. I told him about the strange dream that led me here. He thinks it may be an omen sent by Inanna. And you're certain you're mentally well? Eaten any turquoise spotted mushrooms lately? Were you bitten by a rabid chinchompa? Have you been drinking caffeine before bed? I'm fairly sure there's nothing wrong with me. I just need to know where to build the lodestone. You're displaying signs of mild irritation, though that isn't an abnormal outcome from conversation with oneself. Fascinating. If Inanna truly contacted an outlander... Esther continues muttering under her breath. Ah, the lodestone. A traveling wizard gave me the idea. Charming man. We had an invigorating conversation about runes and ley lines and the Anima Mundi. I was more of a lecturer. It was more of a lecture than a conversation, really, but riveting stuff. Long story short, he claimed the cliff just north of this lighthouse is an ideal location for one of these lodestones. I've already set up some scaffolding to mark the area. I see. I'll build one there and we can see if it works. Good luck. So that was my first time doing like a authentic Southern. So hopefully that was... I was rather impressed with myself. If I do say so. Myself. There we go. I'm just gonna clear the chat box and the webcam. Well, is it working? I'm just gonna actually put this here. It'll make more sense, and then I can come back. And same with the chat box. Yeah. Okay. Oh, why? I wanted to carry on with the conversation. Shit. There we go. Okay. Come here. Well, is it working? Seems to be. Wonderful. Imagine the supplies we'll have access to once we've established proper trade links. I lost it. I lost the southern. Okay. And how far the tales of my valor will spread. Are you alright, Adam? You've done right by us, John Jonah. I appreciate it. But the omen you bring is troubling. Wendelwick could be in grave danger. Oh. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Our ancestors overcame insurmountable odds time and time again. Armed with their wisdom, we can face whatever is thrown at us. Well said, Esther. There is no beast too great for us to conquer. You may be right, but change is often painful, whether it's for the better or worse. Drop by my house when you can, John Jonah. We need to discuss that vision of yours. No rush, though. Feel free to explore the village first. Everyone is eager to meet you. Are they? Is that a good thing? I don't know. Huh. Huh. That seemed like a very short quest. I elect to do the next one because that was relatively short, and I had some fun with the voice acting. So I'm gonna do the next one. I do like Havenhythe. Like, this is very nice. Like giving those D&D vibes. Like, I really like that. I think I need some lubrication though. So I'm gonna be right back, and then we will carry on. Okay, let me see if I remember how to do this. I will see you guys in just a minute. Don't go away. Okay. Testing. Okay, great. Ah. Time to start number 2. What is number 2 called? Hearts of Sanguine, I'm gonna assume. Oh. Hey, Nate. That's disgusting. Thank you for sharing that intimate detail about your keyboard. That is treacherous. Hello, Exotic Drag 19. Welcome. Oh, thanks, buddy. I had to go I had to go get myself a drink. Whoa, why is the camera not focusing? What happened? Oh, let me see if I can fix this. There we go. I literally did nothing to fix it. I am well, Exotic. I hope you are too. Given your name, I will not begin to assume your gender. So, if I call you dude, please know that I also call my wife dude. And that is the term I use as a gender-neutral term. Anyway, the reason why I had the be right back sign was because I had already done the first installment of this quest. Ah, very good, very good. Happy to hear that. Not happy because I'm glad that you're a man. I'm happy that we come to an understanding here, you know, okay. Anyway, so I did the first quest of Havenhythe, and I was doing quite a bit of voice acting, and it was messing up my throat. So I had to go get myself a beverage to help soothe the discomfort. And now I'm ready to start the second one. And so we shall. Talk about Hearts of Sanguine. So, Exotic, you're new here, I think. I do voice acting in all of the dialogue. So please enjoy or don't. It's up to you, I don't know. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nate. Very helpful. Thank you so much. I'm gonna post that somewhere. You said you wanted to discuss the vision I had. My people could be in danger. I need to know what we're dealing with. What did the Great Wolf show you? Except, it's still hazy, but I saw Havenhythe beset by a horde of monsters. There were screams, fighting, homes choked by crimson tendrils. A voice spoke to me of this land, of your people. It warned me of a coming threat. Ancient, treacherous creatures with a lust for blood. Creatures that do not belong in this world. I do not know this word that he's using. Portent. I've never heard of that word before. Anyway. Such a portent is not to be taken lightly. Inanna guards not only our present, but our past and our future. The stories say that she was a gift. She was gifted in the ability to foretell catastrophe. I've not seen nor heard any signs of monsters that you've described, but there have been murmurings of unusual activity in the area. I'd like you to investigate some of those rumors if you're willing. I'm willing. Do you have any leads? I'd start speaking with Raz and Geffen. Raz lives in a cabin to the northeast at the foot of the rapids. She has her eyes and ears all over the woods. If a tree falls overnight, she'll know by sunrise. Geffen runs the Burnt Lobster Tavern. Can't miss it. What with the giant lobster and all. Everything that happens in the village makes its way to her ears sooner or later. Got it. I'll speak with both of them. Wonderful. Yeah, thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Oh, okay, you found the definition. A sign or warning that something, especially something momentous or calamitous, is likely to happen. Could I call you AI? What would be your AI handle? Realm? Yes, I know what calamitous means. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was very good. Okay, there's meant to be a cabin. Is this the cabin? That's a crypt. There's this, and there's that. Where did he say the cabin was? At the foot of the hills? Northeast of... Yeah, okay, it is that way. I'm going the right way. This is really cool. I like the visuals. They really put some effort in this one. I just wish they updated the rest of the game eventually to look like this. So this must be... No, that's someone else. I'm not going to talk to her at the risk of voice acting. Oh, she is the only person here. Okay. That's wild. I'll never get tired of this view. Once I thought I saw a horrifying monster stalking the streets at night. That's how I found Zeke's sleepwalks. Wonderful. Thank you so much for that riveting insight. This is not where I need to be. What the hell? Oh, northeast is that direction. That's hilarious. Realm.io. I love it. I struggle on a lot of words. And my reasoning behind it is that the font is very, very small, so... I agree with you, Exotic. I think I think it was a little bit rushed, and I feel like they were trying to meet a deadline rather than show us, because it looks like it has deep history and like a rich lore, and it seems like they just kind of glazed over it rather than fully immersed us in it. And I think that's because it was very rushed. Like they're trying to meet a deadline. Where the hell is this cabin supposed to be? Oh. Oh shit, it was where I was trying to go originally. No. Oh well. How do I get... Yeah, okay. Not on the text. You can't zoom in on the text. The text is a small box. That's the size that it gets. You can only zoom in on the map and the like game area. If I want the text to be larger, I have to go in the settings and enlarge everything, and I don't want to do that because it's going to look weird and off-putting. I agree, yeah. A lot of empty space. And there's a lot of space that's not, like, you can't walk on these spaces. So, like, I was comparing it to, like, the size of Mauritania. Mauritania has a larger surface area and more kind of spaces where you can walk, whereas Havenhythe doesn't. It has the footprint of Mauritania, roughly, but when you look at where you can walk, it's actually not that big. It's just visually striking, but not, yeah. At least the visuals are nice. Like, I am happy with how it turned out. Like, it looks like a campaign off of D&D. Like, straight out of a campaign. So that's kind of cool. I hate that I have to go back and clear the marker every time I make one. Raz. Looks like an old woman. Here we go. Right.
Ah, a visitor. And a new outlander at that. What brings you to my neck of the woods, love?
I take it you're Raz? I'm investigating rumors of strange happenings around the village, at Adam's request. Have you noticed anything unusual in the forests of late?
Now that you mention it. Around a fortnight ago, I stumbled across a peculiar animal carcass on my morning stroll. Desiccated yet freshly slain. I found several since. Come to think of it, I believe I spotted another one just this morning. It's laying on the banks of the river upstream from here. If you'd like to have a look yourself.
I'll see if I can find it. Thank you so much, Caleb the Rock. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying my my clumsy attempt at voice acting. Thank you very much. Okay. Now I'm to look for an animal carcass that is somewhere along the river. Ah, the dead bear.
The bear appears to have been killed recently, but the body is bone dry. You can feel 2 deep puncture marks on its neck.
Vampire. Cutscene? Cutscene. No cutscene. Ah. Trying to get this to come in the center so that you guys can see it, but every time I keep saving, it doesn't stick.
How strange. Felt as though I was being watched.
By a Vire watch. Ha 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 ha. Only RuneScape players would get that joke. I should speak to Raz about this. I will say I am excited to see the rest of the map. I hate how they intentionally just cut it. Like, if you're gonna expose new expansion later, and this is another reason why it's obviously rushed, they could have easily just cut certain segments of the map and just not included them in the initial expansion. But to have deliberately cut a straight line right across, like, you're obviously telling the membership that there's gonna be more to come. So it's just it's kind of sloppy, you know, if I do say so. Like, it's just like, this is obviously rushed. And so for a company like Jagex, you kind of expect a little bit more out of them with stuff like that. But what are you going to do? They have deadlines they need to meet, I guess. So they're probably thinking, who's really going to care ultimately? Alright. You were right. There is a freshly slain bear by the bank of the river, with 2 puncture marks on its neck. The body has been drained of blood.
2 puncture marks on the neck, you say? I fear we may be faced with a vampire. Horrid monsters that fed on the blood of other creatures for sustenance. They are cruel, depictuous creatures who disguise themselves as humans and revel in our torment. A threat our ancestors were all too familiar with.
Adam suggested I speak to Geffen at the Burnt Lobster Tavern as well. He said everything that happens in the village reaches her ears sooner or later.
A sensible course of action. Please, my dear, get to the bottom of this.
Done. No, I don't believe so. And if I am, that's news to me. Are you saying that sarcastically, or do you genuinely think I'm a meme somewhere? I am not that big. I am not that famous to be a meme. Although I do wish I was, because I feel like that would greatly improve my follower base, I guess. Oh. Why did I read that wrong? I am a member, yes. I have been a member for a number of years. I want to say almost a decade. Yeah. Are you asking because this world is accessible to non-members as well? That seems kind of, I guess, from Port Sarum. Why would this be accessible to non-members, though? Like, if you look at, like, Mauritania, Ardoin, whatever it's called, Yanil, all of these, like, elves, like, this is accessible? Like, how would they understand? If you were solely dedicated non-member, your only exposure to vampires is the Dracula quest. Why the fuck would they give access to non-members for this? Anyway, whatever. Neither here nor there. Yeah, fair enough. Sorry, that's the side effects of voice acting. Yeah, I don't see it. Like, I don't see the purpose behind it. Maybe it's their way of marketing to encourage non-members to become a member. That's kind of... Ugh. That's kind of greasy, if you don't mind me saying. Like, that's... I don't know, that's very silly. Because there's archaeology, hunter. To my understanding, those are member skills. Why would they be prevalent in a non-member area? Like, why would they introduce non-members to an area like this? I don't know. Anyway, fuck it. Oh, this would be Sullivan. Yeah, cool, cool. Cool, don't care. Let's move on. A barmaid. What kind of voice does she have? Irish or Scottish? Let's go Irish. Welcome to the Burnt Lobster. I promise you our food... Oh, my. What a dour face. Something tells me you aren't here for the pleasantries. I'm afraid not. You're Geffen, I assume? I'm investigating rumors of strange happenings around the village at Adam's request. Have you heard of anything unusual lately? Anything unusual? Actually, there is something that comes to mind. Woman arrived in Wendelwick around a fortnight before you did. From what I've heard, she mostly keeps to herself on the outskirts of the village. But I have seen her wandering in the streets in the dark of night, cavorting with several of my regulars. Matthew, Jacob, Miriam. That does sound suspicious. All three should be here. Matthew's sitting just over there. Miriam's performing. And Jacob is sitting outside. Perhaps they can tell you more. If they do, please let me know. I can't miss out on gossip. This juicy. I'll keep you updated. Matthew? Where's Matthew? Oh, there he is. Hello there. Are you Matthew? Oh, he's drunk. Drunk. How do you do drunk? Okay. That's my name. Was it you, eh? I heard a woman arrived in the village not too long before I did. Do you know anything about her? Perhaps I do. Perhaps I don't. Who can say? You can, surely. Another Wendelwick ale from Geffen might help refresh my memory. Well, if it's the only way to get you talking... Oh. Trade. That seems awfully pricey if you consider it. Like, 6 gold versus 3 or 2, right? The Wendell-Wick Ale is made in the village. For the villagers. The other ones are probably cheaper, but it's also still probably made. But like when you consider domestic beer versus imported beer, imported is the expensive, not the domestic. So that's kind of stupid. Anyway, me just analyzing the shit out of Jagex. Are you ready to tell me about the woman who arrived here recently? Oh, I have to give him the beer. Here. You hand Matthew the Wendell-Wick Ale. Thank you, traveler. Matthew downs the ale in a matter of seconds. She's a lovely lady. Soft skin, fierce eyes. The color of maple leaves in autumn. Never seen eyes quite like him. There's a hunger behind him. Something predatory. Like she's constantly resisting the urge to pounce and devour you. I'm into it. I don't need to hear every sordid detail, but I do appreciate the information. Is that it? Okay. Jacob. Excuse me, are you Jacob? Let's try Scottish. I am. Anything I can help you with? I heard a woman arrived in the village not too long before I did. Do you know anything about her? She's a charming individual. Great listener. Asked me countless questions about this place. She was fascinated by our history, culture, architect, even miscellaneous tidbits about humankind. Isn't it tidbits? Surely it's not titbits. That's something else. Anyway. She's not human herself, then? She's an elf, I assume. Looks similar to an illustration of one in an old book I read. The pointy ears are a dead giveaway. That's useful information. Thank you. And then Miriam. Oh, Miriam, is she Arabic? That'd be funny. Miriam, I take it? I heard a woman arrived in the village not too long before I did. Do you know anything about her? Remember my own accent, which is Arabic. Arabic. Ah, my muse. She's wonderful. I am currently composing a song inspired by her beauty. Soft skin, the shade of lavender in the sunshine. With each velvet laugh, a glimmer of delicate pointed canines. Delicate pointed canines? That line isn't too peculiar, I hope. I simply can't help but marvel at them when I am with her. I see. That's everyone. Geffen will want to hear about this. I spoke to Matthew, Jacob, and Miriam. They gave me some rather poetic descriptions of this new visitor. Long pointy ears, pale skin, silver hair, sharp canines, red hungry eyes. Oh shit, what did I say she was? Irish. I've heard tales of creatures who match that description. You don't suppose we're dealing with a vampire, do you? That or a pale elf with a bad case of conjunctivitis, who happens to enjoy the taste of liquid bear innards.
Inanna, protect us. We really might be dealing with a vampire here.
I'll let Adam know what we've uncovered. How many quests did they release for this area? Because it's starting to seem like 2 isn't correct. Is that a quest? Yeah, that's another quest icon. So it must be 3. 3 makes sense. The quest to get you there, the quest to learn about what you're going to be dealing with, and then the final boss. Sure. How goes your investigation? Were you able to speak with Geffen and Raz? I was. For the past couple of weeks, Raz has been finding desiccated animal carcasses in the High-Weld Forest. Geffen has heard rumors of a pale-skinned woman who arrived in Wendelwick around the time that it has been cavorting with patrons in the dead of night. None have been harmed as far as we're aware, but difficult to believe as it may be, we suspect a vampire has found their way to Wendelwick. By the gods, those aren't words I ever wanted to hear. I'll need to grab Zeke and the Rangers as soon as possible. Make sure we're prepared. In the meantime, Rachel, one of our farmers, sent word while you were away. She says her sheep have been going missing under mysterious circumstances. Could be related to this vampire. Would you mind looking into it? I'd be happy to. Would I? Thank you, John Jonah. Appreciate it. Rachel owns the East Fold Farm to the southeast of the village. Okay. Southeast. Southeast? Ah, southeast. Here. There we go. What do we want? What do we want? Try normal. Normal female.
Another sheep's wandered off overnight. If this continues, I'll have none left by winter. All the noises in the night, the sounds.
Don't worry. I'm here to help. Oh, why you gotta say tis? That means you have an accent.
'Tis too late. Or so the voice says.
It's never too late. You have any idea what could have taken your sheep? Some manner of beast, perhaps?
No. The fences have been broke. From the inside.
That is odd. I'll take a look at the pens and see if I can track them down for you. Ah. So much blood. And it looks like there's a trail. I should follow it and see where it goes. Oh, cutscene. Oh, I have not done this voice in a very long time. Come to us. Oh no, why'd I do that? Shit. Sorry folks, try again. Come to us. Ah, my head. Approach, child of blood. No, I won't. Oh, snap. Okay, I'm coming back. Folks, I don't know if you realize this. If you can creep your head in a little bit closer to the screen and see the avatar, that is the new animation of the avatars. Holy smokes. That is damn good. She's blinking and furrowing her eyebrows. That's awesome. Okay, so she's using words like darling. Slightly ominous. Let's see. I'd take a step backwards if I were in your position, darling. What the... Fear not. The power that sought to overtake you has been quelled for a moment. Look at that avatar. Holy smokes, that's awesome. Ah, I cannot wait till the rest of RuneScape is like this. That is sick. And even like her outfit, everything. Oh man, I love it. I am excited to see what the future holds for that. Now, to whom do we owe the pleasure? I'm John Jonah, an adventurer on a quest to save this land from the dark forces at work here. A quest! Oh my, how adorable. It is a delight to make your acquaintance, John Jonah. You may call me Anya. Love it. Love it. That is awesome. You're a vampire who's been staking out the village. You are correct. I am a vampire, and I have been familiarizing myself with this village, and those who call it home, as you have. But I mean them no harm. This I swear on the name of my father and my house. How am I supposed to believe that? Look at all of this. I assure you, it is by no will of mine
that this blight has taken root here. One could say that combating its horrid influence, as well as that of the architect behind it, is my life's work. That is why I am here, you see. As someone of equal moral standing, you must agree that such a threat cannot be allowed to spread unchecked. You've been scaring the villagers. What about the trouble you've been causing around the village? Trouble? I feed solely on the blood of the beasts who roam in the northern forest. Hunting game for sustenance is common practice among your kind, is it not? Those who have generously shared their wisdom, knowledge, and hopes with me, my dearest Miriam, Jacob, and Matthew, have all done so of their own volition. Please explain to me, whom have I troubled aside from those of narrow mind? I understand your point, but acting in secrecy is bound to raise concerns, though I can only understand why you might want to remain hidden. The people here have a low opinion of vampires, so I understand. Whatever history the people of this land, or your people for that matter, have with vampires, I certainly played no role in it. I believe you have the wisdom not to judge all members of a group for actions of some, though that is a virtue not all possess. She's talking about racism. Wow. Okay, that got pretty real. You vampires have full control over your disguises, don't you? Why choose one so human, yet still clearly vampiric? A disguise? So that's what you believe this to be. Perhaps that is to be expected of one with such limited control over their form. Let's say I take what you're saying at face value. What are we dealing with here? What you see in this cave and the surrounding area we call the Sanguine. A beautiful name for a phenomenon that is anything but. It lures creatures towards it, gorging itself upon their blood to fuel its growth. Simple beasts at first, then the weak-willed, until its power is such that none can resist the call. If nothing is done, its tendrils will continue to spread across the land until the entirety of Havenhythe is sanguine. I won't let that happen. Quite the hero, aren't we? Good. With my aid, you will lay low of the sanguine heart before us. Often, then, only then, will Wendelwick be safe from its clutches. Can't you destroy it yourself? You said dealing with it, this sanguine, is your life's work. Why can't you destroy the heart yourself? Feed a bloodstalker, and you have granted them a meal. Teach a bloodstalker to hunt, and you have granted them a life. This incursion will not be the last. You and the people of this land must learn how to combat the sanguine yourselves, using the resources at your disposal. What do I need to do? Only a weapon of pure silver can pierce a sanguine heart. But before we can discuss the procurement of such a weapon, a greater challenge yet remains. You have witnessed firsthand the sway of a sanguine heart possesses over a creature of blood. My kind are naturally resistant to its pull, but you will find yourself less fortunate in that regard. If you know an alchemist or an apothecary who lives nearby, they may be able to assist us in brewing a protective elixir. There's a talented alchemist named Esther who lives in Wendelwick Lighthouse. Marvelous. Bring me to this Esther, and we may begin.
That is wild. I love it. Awesome. Where do we go? Oh shit, there's an evil tree somewhere around here. I shall not care. Is that a leprechaun? What? Oh, that's the evil tree. Oh. The only reason why the map itself seems big is because your avatar is very, very small and slow. That's why it seems like just a massive piece of land. Even though theoretically it's not. Anyway. That waterfall is quite loud. Oh, that's better. Okay.
Hello again, John Jonah. Who's this you brought with you? You must be Esther. Pleasure to meet you. My word. You're pale. And such discoloration of the hair and eyes. I believe I read about an affliction like this once. No, it can't be. What in Inanna's name are you doing bringing a vampire into my study? What did you think? Wait. That flower. I've never seen anything like it.
What flower? What are you talking about? Oh, the one that's on her lapel.
The morning lily. A flower native to my homeland. One that is highly poisonous to my kind. Incredible. May I? Of course.
Anya hands Esther a morning lily. You pin a poisonous flower to your chest?
Yes. It serves as a reminder. It should be quite harmless to humans. No need to keep your distance, darling. I've not read about anything like this. What I wouldn't give to study it. Perhaps you will have your chance.
A blight is taking root in a cave near the Eastfold farm. I need your help creating a potion that can help me resist it so I can destroy the source.
I love a challenge, but I'll need a tad more information than that. Do you have a sample of this blight at least? Bringing a sample into this village would be unwise. I can tell you that the morning lily is toxic to it, to a degree. I see. Let me give this flower a more thorough investigation. Perhaps I can come up with a recipe that will mimic its effects, using local reagents.
Reagents?
I think I've got it, but it'll take a while to write up the recipe. In the meantime, you could make yourself useful and gather some ingredients. What do you need? We need hedgehog spines. You'll find hedgehogs throughout the south of Windlewick, especially near the jackalope burrows. We also need a wolf's tongue mushroom. The fresher the better. They grow near the fairy ring just east of the Shrine of Banana. Lastly, a poppy. They grow around the marker stone atop the hill south of the lighthouse. More time to enjoy each other's company. Let's get to it, John Jonah.
Sure. Sure. What do we need to get? I already forgot. Shit. Something that's supposed to be here. Oh, did she say north of the lighthouse? Nope, I already forgot. Poppy from atop of the hill, south of the lighthouse. Oh. Okay. Hedgehog spine, like, do I need to grab my hunter equipment? Oh, there's a bank there. That's good. Ooh, look how she just floats. Nice. Is this not the hill? What the heck? No. South of the lighthouse. Okay. A poppy from the top of the hill, south of the lighthouse. Is there multiple hills? That's the only hill south of the lighthouse. I don't see any poppies up there. I do like the oak trees, the new kind of adaptation of oak. That's nice. No poppies, though. Oh, well. Carefully pick a flower. Wonderful. I didn't think it would take this long to fletch. I just wanted to fletch them to clear my inventory. That's fucking wild. Regular logs are 1100 GP. That's crazy. Anyway. Okay. So now I need... I'm just gonna guess that I need box traps. Aw! Due to my overwhelming amount, I've ceased all wider banking operations. Oh, you suck. How am I supposed to do this now? I guess I'm gonna need to buy the supplies. Or I just kill the hedgehogs. That works too, I suppose. And then what was the other thing? Poppy, hedgehog spines, wolf's tongue mushroom, which can be found near the fairy ring east of the shrine. Nope. Am I able to do this? I bet you I didn't automatically unlock it. I'm gonna unlock it right now. BKS. Sick. All right. Back to the quest. Oh, why is it lagging?
Do you have the ingredients?
I have them right here.
Fantastic. I've drafted a recipe for potion that will mimic the effects of the flower your vampiric friend gave me. I'm confident on the first few steps, but the final touches may require some trial and error on your part. Everything you need to create the potion should be here. Bring the final product to me when you're done so I can inspect it. Esther hands you the recipe for anti-sanguine... something. Okay. Here goes nothing. Oh. Okay. I was gonna say, where am I gonna do this? Okay, get the oil. I don't have anything... Oh, you're kidding me. She doesn't have any supplies? Oh. Okay. I should probably take some more, eh?
Why is the game lagging? Okay. Fill a vial with oil. Sterilize the vial of oil. Add crushed hedgehog spines to the vial of oil. Wonderful. Sterilize all vials. Okay. Okay. So those 3 steps are done. For step 4, I've already tried adding any form of wolf's tongue mushroom to the potion. All failures. Okay, so then you must add the poppy. For step 5, I've tried adding a Wendell's Whip poppy and 90 grams of wolf's tongue. Neither were any good. I can't imagine the potion would need more than 1 of each ingredient. Okay. So... any form of wolf's tongue, all failures. Okay, so you have to add, for step 4, you have to add the poppy. What are my options? Whole poppy, pressed poppy, okay. What did she say? So... well, how do you get the pressed poppy? I can't press them myself. She must have something here that press. Oh, yeah. Okay, here you go. Okay. 2 whole, 2 pressed. What? Okay. So let's try the pressed. Okay. Pressed poppy worked. So let's do the rest of them. Okay, any form of wolf's tongue, all failures. Alright, so she did say step 5 and 90 grams of wolf's tongue. Okay. So that to me means that it has to be 30 or 60. Where do we grind it?
Press the heavy book down, ruining it in the process. Okay, so you don't do that. Wolf's tongue. 30 grams. 60 grams. Let's see. A regular old wolf's tongue. Oh. Why does this potion look all the way filled? 30 grams, let's see. Must be it. I think I've done it. Let me see. Yes. This is what we're looking for. Down the hatch, then. Are you mad? This is a highly experimental potion. We have no idea what might happen to you if you drink it, let alone the appropriate dose. What am I supposed to do with it, then? If I might interject. There are a number of small, harmless creatures in the woods to the south. Perhaps we could feed them a varying dose of this potion to test its efficacy. Yeah, I suppose that could work. Many of these creatures congregate around a small lake west of the deserted mine, southeast of here. Lead the way. Alright. Looking at this in the lens of a non-member player, it's giving them exposure to membership-only things, like potion making. Although, if Herblore was actually to this caliber, that would be wild. Seems like a little bit of a missed opportunity when they were playing with 120 Herblore. They should have done something like this much earlier. But, oh well. Where are we going? On a critter, I can find one by the small lake. So this lake. That adorable, prickly creature, a hedgehog, if I recall Esther's words correctly, should be ideal for testing the anti-sanguine. Yes. Test. Let's start with a relatively small dose. Oh. I don't think that's what the potion is supposed to do. I'd best look around for something to try a different dosage on. A duck. No. Can't do the duck. A rabbit. Oh, a horse. No? Or a unicorn? Talk to Finn? You can talk to a crab? What the hell? What? Yeah, okay, good. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, test on a duck. Take the shortcut. This bird should be a fine candidate for our next test.
Yep. I'll try a larger dose this time. Okay. Quack. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not sure that's... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, indeed. Oh, it exploded. Oh, no. Hilarious. Anya gingerly gathers a wad of duck viscera from your shoulder, then pops it into her mouth.
Delicious. But not the desired result. I believe I see another creature over there by my campsite.
Oh, that's your campsite, is it? Uh-huh. Oh, a badger.
That delightful black and white creature seems like a good choice.
Yes, yes. Hopefully somewhere in the middle of the previous 2 doses will work.
Nothing happened. In this situation, I believe that should be considered a success. The creature holds some resistance to the sanguine. I can sense it. And it did not explode, as with some of the prior attempts. We may proceed to the next phase of our plan.
You said that I also require a silver weapon in order to defeat the sanguine heart. Would any of the weapons I currently possess work?
It's unlikely. The sanguine is more resistant to it than we vampires. Few weapons are crafted with silver pure enough to breach its defenses. I'd suggest a weapon befitting of your might, such as a sword forged from freshly mined silver, if such a thing can be acquired here.
Understood.
Meet me outside the cave when you have procured what we need. I shall be eagerly awaiting your return.
There must be a smith in Wendelwick I can speak to about forging this weapon. Let's see. Imagine that teleportation with the new, animation of the avatar. That'd be wild. Oh, here we go. I was gonna say there's no anvil or smithing furnace. Uh-huh. What is it? Small talk will have to wait. I'm dealing with an ore shortage over here. It's rather urgent. Adam asked me to investigate a threat to the village, and I need a weapon of purest silver to deal with it. Purest silver, eh? There's a special type of silver unique to these parts. Purest I've ever seen, at least. Haven silver, our ancestors called it. All known sources dried up generations ago. Only way to get your hands on it now is smelting down the old stuff, and it's pretty darn rare. Is there anything we can do? The village could be at stake. Tell you what. I have a few antique pieces I'd be willing to smelt down. Enough to make a dagger, maybe. But I'd need something from you first. What do you need? I'm drowning in commissions here. 2 crates of arrowheads for Zeke,
a couple hundred steel nails for Adam, a new cooking pot for Lev, and where's my ore? God knows. My brother, sorry excuse for a miner that he is, has fallen well behind schedule. He's likely still at the Highweld Forest mine, busy godding at boulders, no doubt. Give him a good kick up the rump for me, will ya? When I've got my ore, you'll get your hand silver weapon. Haven silver. One rump kick coming right up. And where's the mine? Would it be the crypt? Oh, wait a minute. Would that be it? Yeah. I think that's it. Should be. So let's go. Oh, wait, unless that's her brother. No, that's a villager. Oh yeah, very low level. Oh shit. Isn't it beautiful? The forest? Yes, I suppose it's quite... No, not the forest. I'm talking about this pile of rocks. Ah, right, the rocks, of course. Not just any rocks. Rocks that even my trusty pickaxe struggles against. Never imagined I'd come across stone that could challenge me. Looks like they're blocking a passage of some kind. Wish I had time to excavate it properly and see what lies beyond. But I'm busy mining basic ore for my sister. You must be kidding. Your sister sent me, actually. She said she'll forge me a Haven silver weapon if I got her the ore she needs. Haven silver, you say? Light says there's none to be found. But if we don't explore new leads like this cave-in, how would we know? What if you complete my next delivery on me behalf? Give me just enough time to crack this open. Who knows what we'll find? Very well. What does your sister need? She wanted 10 chunks of copper ore and 10 chunks of tin ore by the end of day. I'll see what I can do. Copper and tin? Buddy, settle down. Six, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Perfect.
Alright. Oh, Ladybug, hello. How are you? You always come at like the best times. Like I've been streaming for 2 hours and a bit now. I'm almost done this quest. And once I'm done, I'm just kind of gonna be signing off. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing good.
Did you find my sorry excuse for a brother?
I did. He's busy trying to unearth a collapsed tunnel, but I've brought the ore you need in his place.
Ah, finally. Thank you, stranger. At least someone around here is competent.
You hand late the ore.
Don't mind my brother. Not the first time he's gotten carried away with one of these flights of fancy. I've not forgotten I promised you some Haven silver for your efforts. I'll need to finish these orders first if that's alright. I understand. I'll check on Gideon in the meantime, see what he's discovered. Maybe he'll surprise you.
Okay.
Oh! Congratulations! That's awesome.
That is amazing news. I am very happy for you. I hope you guys are well, and I hope married life suits you guys. Oh, that's amazing. How was the wedding? I remember there was some turmoil with family and such. Hopefully all of that was put to the side and you guys had a lovely celebration with family, friends. Oh, that's amazing. So happy to hear that. Moving, eh? Moving where? Like, still within Denmark, or...? What happened on September 6th? I do believe we had spoken after that day. Oh, so you guys haven't decided yet who's moving where and all of that. Oh, okay. You guys had 2 weddings. Okay. Reasonable. Yeah. Especially when you have different family in different places. Yeah. Me and my wife had 3. 1, we had to do the civil. 2 was our proper wedding. And then the 3rd was the wedding that we had in the city where we live for the people that couldn't make it to the proper wedding. So, very, very understandable. Okay. I see you managed to get the tunnel open again. This is incredible.
Aye, believe me. I was well surprised by the scale of this cave. Not sure what makes the whole blood cult feel it has, but there's some interesting new rocks. It is somewhat foreboding. On the bright side, I spotted something incredible. Untapped Haven silver. There are several veins of it near the stairs. Just wait till Let feasts her eyes on honest to God's Haven silver ore. It's the find of the century. Perfect. If you don't mind, I'll mine 4 chunks and bring them back to Late. Should be enough for my weapon. All yours, friend.
Ah, I see. Well, hopefully, whichever move is the right move for you guys is the one that's done. Whether that's him moving or you moving. In whichever case, I hope it's the right way for you guys, and you guys find success either way. What does he do again? I remember you told me at one point. I'm thinking mechanic, but I don't think that's correct. Either that or IT. The reason why I'm asking, is his job easy to find wherever he goes? Or would he kind of struggle in that sense? Programmer, yeah, okay. I knew it was either IT related or mechanic related. A Ren Fair, you say? Holy shit. I have never been to one, and I've always wanted to go to one. I love that kind of stuff. Although I would not be dressed appropriately for it. Oh, awesome. Yeah, that should be, technically speaking, should be easy for him to find work wherever he goes. That's good. Alrighty. Gideon did it. He uncovered the old mine full of rare ore, including Haven silver. You show late the Haven silver ore.
Well, I'll be damned. Haven silver ore. Never thought I'd see any with my own eyes.
Now that we have some Haven silver, can you make me a weapon?
I'll do you one better. You found this ore. The honor of working with it should be yours. I'll teach you how to forge a traditional Haven silver greatsword. Now listen closely. I think I've got it. Feel free to use my forge so long as you don't get in my way.
Wonderful. Ah, here we go. Oh, good. Yeah. That's 100%. That makes total sense. If that's where you feel that it's better for you health-wise, and Germany's awesome. Like, their healthcare system is immaculate. I have lots of family. They immigrated from the Middle East. They went to Germany. And they had a hard time with the language at first, but if that's not a barrier for you, they love their government and their systems, their infrastructure, their policies, especially around healthcare. So that's awesome. No, good for you. I hope you nothing but the best. Let's see. So it is 6 p.m. my time. I have done virtually no work. So once I'm done this quest, I think I'm gonna log off and probably get some work done. An impressive weapon! I should return to the Blighted Cave. Anya will be waiting for me. If I can only remember how to get back there. Oh, that's awesome. That's amazing. No, I'm really happy to hear that. I believe I'm going the wrong way. I am. So if you decide that you moving to Germany is the way that it's going to work, when would that happen, do you think? That's a couple months away, a couple weeks away. Might be a big move. Of course, it's going to be a shock that you probably already have gotten through because you're kind of living there now with him, I suppose. So hopefully that initial shock wasn't so bad. Okay, this is time for voice acting. Ay, ay, ay. This is gonna be a struggle. Okay. This is Southern. So this is the blight you spoke of? No, that was Southern. So this is the blight you spoke of. It's remarkable. Remarkable? This whole area stinks of rotting flesh and iron. I was here just a fortnight ago. How quickly this must have spread. Ah, wonderful to see you again. I trust you brought me the weapon we require? I have. It's true, then. You've been assisting this Vire. Vire? I have not heard this term before, but I cannot say I care for it. I've been helping her out of necessity. This blight is sanguine. We can't let it spread to Wendelwick. Are we supposed to trust everything it's told us? What if this is all part of some vile scheme it's plotting? I have no reason not to trust her. I believe that she wants to see this blight that's overtaken this cave destroyed as we do. Thank you, John Jonah. Inanna put her faith in you, Outlander, as will I. If this alliance is necessary to secure the future of my people, then so be it. Esther and I will return to the village and prepare our people for combating this threat. We need silver weapons and a stockpile of this anti-sanguine. Zeke, I want you to stay here. Keep an eye on this Vire and watch the Outlander's back. Report to me if anything goes amiss. Aye, aye. Good luck, all of you. I missed that. Anyway. Yeah, okay, I see. So, I take it then you would be kind of in the countryside of Germany. If you'd be 100% dependent on a car. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, at least the road infrastructure of Germany is good. I know some parts of Europe, they're a little bit tricky to navigate, but Germany, I hear, is very good. Granted, I've never been to Germany, but I've heard things. Oh, is that right? Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, I'm sure you guys will have it all figured out. That's, I mean, driving has become a necessity of the modern age, so... Is it? Oh, that's unfortunate. I've heard really good things about Europe, about their transit system and their train system. I've been to Sweden, I've been to Finland, and I've been to France, and all of their train systems are immaculate, and they run, and Great Britain, they all kind of intertwine and run. Oh, is that right? Oh, okay, that's too bad. Huh. Oh. My battery-operated devices are dying. Okay. Let me see if I can get through this. I shall join you inside. Remember to consume the anti-sanguine before engaging the heart, or your death will be swift. Speak to me should you require more. Alright, let's drink it and go forth. Buddy. Is that a joke? This thing should be dead by now. It's spawning tumors to protect itself. Move? What? Oh, okay, I have to destroy the tumor then. Dude! What? That's wild. Wait, what? Oh, because I died. Oh, there are boss mechanics with this thing. That's stupid. Well, I guess not so stupid. That's kind of nice. It's launching, exploding thing. Okay. Jeez, why are these things... Why am I not doing damage? That's ridiculous. That's crazy. Level 500? What level is this? In the grand scheme of things, level 500 is not very much. Oh, it removes the anti-sanguine protection. That's why. The pustula doesn't do too much damage, but the anti-sanguine, you need that to kill it. Interesting. Oh man, this fight's taking so long. And it's just because of the fact that I'm not doing any damage. Is it because the sword itself is very weak? Yeah, of course it is. It's a level 1 weapon. I should have brought items here that level up my strength or something. That probably would have helped. Or it could simply be that I need to set up my action bar a little bit better. Ever since the combat update that they made, I haven't really been doing anything combat related. Oh my gosh. Time to finish this. Every vein, every artery, every beat of your heart. Ugh. You belong to us. Cast aside its lies and brandish your weapon. Let it hold no sway over you. The wilting flower seeks a world that matches it in weakness, on which to spread its seeds. Least flavored, unwanted, abandoned. Enough of this. Tear that damned heart apart now. Ah, wonderful. Okay. Watching you conquer that wretched thing was incredibly satisfying. Come, let's give your friends outside the good news. Cool. Well, it's over. We did it. You did it, darling. It was your blade that felled the wretched heart and saved this village from the gruesome fate. For the moment, at least. Brazen Anna. The battle may be won, but this conflict has merely begun. For now, I must return to my encampment. It has been a considerable amount of time since I last sated my thirst. I grow weary. None of those options. Farewell. Until we meet again. You should report back to Adam, adventurer. Let him know we were victorious. Very good. Oh my god, that is annoying. Oh, that's too bad. You'd think, especially if you plan a trip like that, it would all kind of be, what's the word, like, they would all kind of mesh You could just bounce from one to the other. Oh, that's too bad. Well, hopefully you can get the car situation sorted out and then it won't be an issue. And German cars, too. Be driving around with Mercedes and Audis and BMWs. That is your future. All right. John Jonah, you've returned. Has the blight been dealt with? Are we safe? The sanguine heart lies dead. Its blight remains, but has withered. Hopefully, in time, it will fade. We are in your debt, Outlander. What of the vampire? She returned to her camp in the woods south of the village. This is only the start of a greater conflict, she says. We will allow her to remain in our lands. She aided us after all. We do not turn people away when they have given us no cause, but we will be watching her closely. Thank you again, adventurer. Take these on behalf of Wendlewick. Wonderful. What did we get? An elegant parasol. Cool. Funny. Okay. 250 XP. So dumb. Alright, I think I will throw those in the bank and be on my way. Someone just threw away their seeds? Why on earth would you do that? Alrighty. Oh, damn. Oh, that is very bad. It's a difference of about 8 hours? Holy smokes. Oh, that's terrible. Well, I'm sorry to cut it short. I'm going to be signing off now, but it was lovely to chat with you again. And I hope the next time we chat, your situation improves even more. Okay. Lovely seeing you. Thank you for coming in and chatting. And like I said, hopefully we'll catch you next time. Hopefully it won't be so long in between. That's my fault. Hopefully I can accommodate that. Okay, take care. We'll see you next time. And thank you everyone for joining me. Bye-bye.